Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 1st to the 15th, 2023 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out immensely, so thank you so very much for doing so. Now, if you're interested in being entered to receive a free reading from me, put a turkey in the comment box, and a person will be chosen at random, and I will be announcing that person in a separate video. So don't be scammed by anybody contacting you in the comment box. The winner of the reading will be announced in a separate video. So keep your eyes open for that. Now, if you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com, which is also listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Excuse me. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. Oh, I love that. They just fall right out, Capricorn. The Ace of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Ooh, trapped in a lie. Angels and Spirit guides. Ooh. Seven of Wands reversed. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Can you see all that? I hope so. Interesting. So we're healing from a lie that we were trapped in. The Seven of Wands is an endless fight around this energy, but our mind can still pull us back. Now, it can be that we grew up with certain beliefs about ourselves, or acquired certain beliefs about ourselves from relationships and friends and work and school and everything like that that really scarred us. So that can very well be the case. We're healing. We're finding healing, beautiful love to move us forward. And we're also connecting with a grace within ourselves, with a love for ourselves, with a connection with our soul and our passion and why we're here. It brings us to the Ace of Swords. And that is a gift crowning the whole entire reading from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe. And we're cutting through a lot of the bull, a lot of the nonsense that has been keeping us stuck. And the mind is going to be something here that we can have a tendency to make things a little bit bigger than maybe other people see them. So just be aware of that. But we'll also have a tendency to be like a hamster on a wheel, kind of obsessing over things. And if we know that about this time, we can nip it in the bud and be like, nope, that's not going to be me. I'm not doing that. So just be aware of this. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and Spirit guides, angels. Here we have Goddess reversed. So we need to connect with sacred feminine energy. However that manifests within our lives and for ourselves, connecting with that sacred feminine energy is just going to be so important. So even, within our own story, within our own self, letting us feel, emotionally connecting with things and emotionally, trusting our intuition and trusting our instincts on things is just going to be very important. It moves us then to the energy we need to be mindful of angels, and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. And this is rebirth. This is the fact that, things are changing around us. It can be the seasons that are changing, and we just need to be aware that we can maybe be reacting, there we go, intensely to that, outside change, but also to the fact that we are being reborn ourselves. We're entering into a different way of seeing things, a we're emerging, okay? A different way of reacting and connecting with our world. That's just going to be so important. So being aware of this is going to be really, really powerful for ourselves, that we are reborn and we are moving forward. Now, again, with the Ace of Swords, a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, we are cutting through a lot of hurts and pains and disappointments. We are finding our voice in a lot of situations where we felt we didn't have a voice before. We are standing up for ourselves and we are embracing our knowledge. This is a great time to learn. Now, this is also a time where we can get stuck on certain details. We can see certain details of things and just become a little bit obsessed with it. So do be mindful about that. But man, do we take in information. We have a quick wit. We have a quick way of processing things and connecting the dots that is just absolutely beautiful. So this is almost like a superpower time. We can really get things done. We can really see a beauty leading us forward and connect with more things, opening up the door. So it brings us then to the Two of Cups, healing, beautiful love, moving us forward. We are going to be connecting with what we love, and we're also going to be healing during this time. There's a sense of stepping into our passions, stepping into what we desire in our lives, opening up our heart, opening up ourselves, and saying, hey, this is me. This is where I need to be. We're going to be connecting with certain energies, okay, that we didn't think we were. I'm just getting like, I'm not worthy of this, or I mucked this up in the past. I don't get to move forward in my present. So that's going to be something that we're very much releasing the negativity from, and embracing healing, embracing connection, and embracing love for ourselves. It moves us to the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is just a bit being in our own head. It's very interesting to go from healing to being in our own head, being trapped in our mind. The Eight of Swords is almost like a cage being around us. And though we can get out of that cage because we're blindfolded and we can feel the metal around us and we know that it's swords, somebody has told us, you move the wrong way, you're cut and it's over. We're like, okay, I'll just stand still. I'll just stand right here forever and ever and ever. And that's what our mind is doing to us. I always think of this as Mrs. Havisham in Great Expectations, right? The person who ended her life, a light in her wedding dress that she never walked down the aisle in, because, that part of her story wasn't supposed to happen. But because that part of her story didn't happen, she spent the rest of her life angry and bitter and resistant to any joy that could possibly come in, until it absolutely consumed her. And so here, there's a sense of acknowledging things that we couldn't have changed, or we didn't know better, or it happened like this, but not to be trapped in it forever. Pains and heartbreaks and disappointments and devastating things that happen in life. But let that not be our cage for the rest of our existence. We deserve better. We do. We deserve to be kinder and show ourselves more grace than that. It's hard. I know it's hard. I really, really do. But being kinder to ourselves and showing ourselves that grace is just going to be super important. It moves us to the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is a lie. It's a sneak, okay? There's something here about a lie and a sneak that has us trapped. Now, is it hard to move forward because of lies and, character assassinations that are going on? Yeah, sure. It can definitely be. And I don't mean that flippantly. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. But let us not let other people's lies become our truths. Other people's, disasters. Because that's what it is. It's like a disruption in the soul, a disaster of spirit and self. Let's let that not keep us from the way that we need to move forward, and the love and the grace that we have for ourselves, and the way that we need to embrace our soul and ourself and our passion and our beauty. It brings us to the Seven of Wands released, well, reversed. And I say released because, well, that's what Spirit wanted me to say, but also because it's a sense of I'm releasing fighting. We stand there with the Seven of Wands on the hill, and we have people coming to attack, and that's what it is in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And there can be that opinion, kind of like that Star Wars mentality. If I have the higher ground, I'm fine. But there's also the sense here of I'm tired. I'm tired of always fighting. Now, it doesn't mean that we don't stand up for what we believe in and, fight for a good cause. But it means we acknowledge that I can be tired. And I don't need to fight all the time. There are certain things that we just we get in the rut of fighting. And we get into this energy of I have to fight, I have to fight. And what we're going to see here is it's time to let go. Certain things that we've been fighting so long and we don't even remember why. It's like, I need to let that go. Or even certain things that we've been fighting for, but it's not our battle, it's not our story. We need to let it go. And we need to embrace us. The repeat of the number 7, that's a truth number. There are going to be some intense truths that come forward during this time. And we can be dealing with it very quietly, but very privately. It can trap us or it can heal us. And that's just part of this journey during this time. We can be trapped by the truth that comes forward, right? Or we can be healed by it. But 7 is a truth number. And 7 is a deeper wisdom number. So just knowing that. The Queen of Cups. That's healing, beautiful love. I remember being taught that the Queen of Cups is second only to the Empress in her extreme goodness. I always thought that was a little bit, harsh on the other queens. But there's a selflessness, there's a love, there's a fairy tale aspect to the Queen of Cups in the way that we want to see femininity. That I guess, I could definitely see why that teacher would say that she was only second to the Empress. Here it's following your heart and embracing what you love. But this can also be frustrating. We can think that it's a weakness to be nice or to be good or to be kind. Like it's being a trope, right? In a story, you're going to follow these certain things. But it's not a weakness. Our world makes it a weakness because we tend to take advantage of really nice people. And I forget his name, Gabor Mateo. I do forget his name. I do apologize. But he's like this, he's a doctor. I know that. And he's, I don't know if he's a psychologist or a, how he works with mental health and his connections exactly. But he says, don't be too nice. Don't be too nice because it can make you sick. And here with the Queen of Cups, know that it's like that, Capricorn. It is being nice, but it's also having clear boundaries. It's moving forward with your heart, but knowing also that you cannot carry everybody else's heart, everybody else's emotions, everybody else's purpose with you. And that's what we're seeing here. It's like love. Love fully, love deeply, and love honestly. But also make sure that you have clear boundaries, that you have clear expectations of what you want as you let your heart move forward. You also have a very strong connection with the water sign energy during this time. Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. We're in Scorpio time period, so that makes perfect sense. But there is the sense of letting our heart guide us, trusting our instinct and our intuition more, embracing love just for the sake of love, not it having to have a value to it, like, be able to be weighed or gauged in our modern world. Love is its own currency and its own brilliance. And just letting that energy flow forward during this time, letting us be guided by love and emotion, letting us grieve fully for what we need to grieve, embrace and laugh when we need to, embrace and laugh at life, and letting us fully be present in our beautiful journey. It moves us to our subconscious spirit message, which is authentic. Be authentically you. That's thrown around a lot lately. And I like it and I don't like it. Living your authentic truth, being your authentic self is super, super important. But it's also really hard because we were programmed as human beings to be accepted. So we don't want to be outliners. Look at kids and teenagers where you see the popular kids and they're like, oh, I'm going to be like this. And everybody, conforms. There's a few that maybe don't, but everybody wants to conform and be popular, even if you realize it's not for you, as you grow up. But being your authentic self is also, healing some of those wounds of, okay, maybe I couldn't have fit in or I didn't fit in. And it's okay. It's okay. This is who I am. And it's saying, I'm worthwhile. I'm worthwhile even if I go to the beat of my own drum. But also, it is aligning our soul. It's aligning ourself with our soul purpose. And it's aligning our soul with us. It's saying, I see me. I know what makes me happy, what brings me joy. And it doesn't matter if people laugh at it. If people don't get it, that's on them. It's not on us. Remember, if you come from a place of love and light and positivity, if you come from a place of grace with yourself and hope, and again, love, then embrace it. It doesn't matter if people don't get it. It doesn't matter if it doesn't fit in with everybody else. And it doesn't matter if you're not going to be one of the cool kids. It does matter that you are fully and beautifully being you on this earth and sharing kindness. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And this is the Six of Pentacles. This is things needing to be balanced, in a very real way on the earthly plane. And we're great at this, Capricorn. We're great at balancing things and, structure. We're ruled by Saturn. That is amazing for us. But here, just be mindful. Just be mindful that we can be too caught up in having the checks and balances be just right. We can be too caught up in the minutia of things, which, yes, is important, but let it not be all consuming. Our subconscious tarot message is the Fool. It's time to take that leap of faith subconsciously. It's time to say, I believe in me, and take that leap of faith and open up that door. And it's time to say, I'm here. I'm showing up for myself. I'm embracing what I need. I'm embracing what I want. I am me. And jump forward. And trusting our instincts. The dog is in the picture for a reason. Animals can sense things and are more connected to, the natural world and the spirit world than we are at times. So embracing that too, embracing that the natural world will lead us forward, that there is wisdom coming all around us from even the most unlikely of sources. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. And may joy always be with you guys. And don't forget the turkey if you want to enter to receive a reading. Bye.